Hello everybody, how y'all doing? My name is Rafael and welcome to today's video. Today I want to talk about a post on the Trello board, on the investigating board over here. Where is, let me find it, there it is. PvP, exotics that are otherwise exclusive to a specific content / source are available as random contaminated drops in the Dark Zone. Now this over here could mean a lot of things. It could mean that exotics that till now were obtainable only by crafting them, for example, will become available from the Dark Zone with title update 17. It could mean that right now, for whatever reason, exotics that shouldn't drop in the Dark Zone are dropping in the Dark Zone. However, I doubt that that's the case because I think already somebody would have figured this out, made a post on Reddit, and then all the content creators would actually make a video about it. I haven't seen something like that happen, so I don't think that that's the case. And the third option here, the third possibility, is that exotics that are exclusive to raids could become available through the Dark Zone. Now, as always, they're very vague about what they really mean, so we will have to wait and see. I'm assuming we'll get more information on this after title update 17, after Christmas, when we get a couple of more updates about the PTS of title update 17 and what the title update 17 will actually bring to the game. However, it started once again the discussion about raid exclusives and if they should be raid exclusives. And of course, there is a post on Reddit already, and you have a bunch of stupid takes and actually some pretty decent takes. In my honest opinion, at this point, the game being almost 5 years old, there is no reason to have items locked behind raids. It has been years since the raids came out. The whole purpose of having items locked behind a specific activity in the game is to give a sense of accomplishment to the players who actually go and complete that task, and they have that unique weapon that now the rest of the community doesn't have. However, at this point, 5 years later, everyone who was willing to go through that process has already gone through that process. They have already gotten their exotics, their raid exclusives. There have been a bunch of communities dedicated, Discord communities mostly, dedicated to helping players get the raid exclusives. And there are third-party sites selling exotics for a huge amount of money. I'm not gonna call the sites, you can find them very easily. I don't want to promote them in any way, shape, or form. However, the cheapest package, so to say, if you want to get the Regulus, the Ravenous, and the Eagle Bear, is somewhere around $400, which is an obscure amount of money. Now, I'm mentioning this because these sites have been up and running for a very long time now, which could only mean one thing, that they're profitable. So there are actually players who are paying 400 euros or dollars in order to get all their raid exclusives, which is bizarre. So when I see somebody defending the whole idea that there should be raid exclusives even after 5 years of the game's release, when they don't provide any extra arguments as to why that is, I really think in the back of my mind, maybe you are one of these people who are making money out of this. Now, another big issue of mine is that all the players who are actually saying, no, the raid exclusives should remain raid exclusives, are either players who have already gotten the raid exclusives after a very long time of farming for them, or B, people who only play this game because they are doing raids. And suddenly, if you take the drops from the raids, the unique drops from the raids, they will not find people to do raids with. Another issue that I have is that Division 2 is not like, World of Warcraft, for example, which, the raids in that game is pretty much the entire end game. You need a good clan, you need a good guild to go and do those raids. And if you do them, you get better gear. And with the better gear, then you go and do the harder raids. However, Division isn't like World of Warcraft. The end game doesn't revolve around raids. The end game doesn't revolve around clans. And in Division 1, we were able to do pretty much, we were able to obtain every single piece of equipment, every single piece of gear, all by ourselves. We didn't need a group, we didn't need a clan. Yes, things would be harder if we went to do legendary missions by ourselves. However, I still had a chance to actually get that item that I'm after. In Division 2, that's not the case. And sadly, the people who still haven't gotten their raid exotics, most of them are people that don't speak English very well. I mean, if you're living in NA, for example, North America, then it's easier for you to assume that it would be easy to join a Discord call and go and do a raid with a bunch of random people because you all speak the same language. However, try to put a Greek, I am a Greek, a Romanian guy, a Poland guy, a guy from Turkey, and a guy from Germany to do a raid together. And tell me how good the communication will be, how easy it will be for people to understand each other's accents. I'm sorry, something is making Discord is going off. There we go. I understand that there are people who enjoy playing with others, but at the same time, there are people like myself who don't enjoy playing with others. And that's because I enjoy playing all by myself much, much more. I don't have to worry about, is there background noise in my house? Are there people in the call with crappy mics that are literally making my ears bleed? Do I hear somebody's dog bark all the damn time? Do I hear somebody's mother yell at him? All those things, right? Yes, you could have a push to talk rule or whatever, but most people don't. So for somebody who doesn't want to play with others, the whole process of having to play with other people in order to unlock a weapon, which, by the way, it's not 100% guarantee that after you complete the raid, you're going to get it. If it was 100% guarantee that you would unlock Eagle Bear, for example, if you did Dark Hours once, I would be okay with it. I was like, okay, you have to struggle for 40 minutes, get over it, you will get your weapon, you will never have to do this again. You don't even know when you're going to get the weapon. So in my honest opinion, there is literally no reason why we still have raid exclusives. There were some screenshots like a couple of months ago in the official Division 2 subreddit that showed the percentage of people on each platform that have completed the raids. And the percentages were below, I think, 5-6%, which means that the big majority of the Division 2 players don't do the raids. Division 2 is not a game which revolves around raids. The majority of the players don't care about the raids, don't want to do them. They might do them a couple of times and then they're done with them. I did Dark Hours, 6-7 times. I didn't get my Eagle Bear. I then did Iron Horse another 4-5 times, I think. I got my regulars and that was it. I'm done. I'm not going through this again. Even though I was very lucky to find a clan that was very friendly. Everyone in the clan was from the United States, so I was able to understand at least what was said to me much easier than I would if I was in a European clan. Obviously, I wasn't very fluent. It was easy for me sometimes to communicate exactly what I had in my mind, but we got it working. And everyone in the clan was very cool, very nice. I'm still part of that clan. We just don't raid anymore that often. But I understand that not everyone is as lucky as me. And now if we go to the Reddit posts, you will see that all the people who are like, oh no, don't bring raid exclusives to Darkzone or anything like that, don't have any actual arguments. They just don't want it to happen. Like, oh, I smell some YouTube content creator will make this as clickbait for their video. I don't know who he's talking about. Others, if this really happened, the raid exclusive being random dizzy drop, there will be two possibilities. One, there will be a third raid that dev is working out for Terrorblade 17. And number two, it is the end, my pen, it is the end of content/road for Division 2. Isn't it nice when you see somebody talk shit at content creators and then say something that is not even close to to the reality of the situation, right? That's what I deal with daily. My take, hopefully tired of all the gatekeeping fucks who have gotten their ego burst 3 years ago but still want to force people to join random discords with random people in order to get a chance to get theirs. You could join GC Rock Discord community. I'm in a raid team. We help people through every day. We teach the raids all the time. Now, I want to premise this by saying that I have nothing but respect about what GC Rock has actually managed to build and create. The community that he has built is truly amazing. And I cannot even imagine how much work he has to put in order to make this whole thing work. Because if you haven't built or at least moderate a huge Discord community yourself, you just have no idea how huge of a headache sometimes it can be, right? So after saying that, like, no, I don't want to join GC Rock Discord community. And the reason for that is that I just don't like playing and talking with people that I don't know. And I'm certain, 100% sure, that there are other players with the exact same issue. I only play and talk with people that I actually know. I can't be myself with strangers. I don't feel comfortable being in a call with people that I don't know. I'm pretty sure that there are others out there with the exact same issue who don't feel comfortable going in a call with people that they don't know, afraid that they're gonna fuck up something and then everybody's gonna yell at them or they're gonna get kicked out because those things happen. But again, as I told you, this guy does not provide an argument as to why we should maintain those 4 years old raid exclusives. I hope not. If this is the case, then what's the point of the raids unless we're moving DZ exclusives to the general loot pool? What? Why would you do that? And I hope not. Raid exclusive should remain raid exclusive. That's why they're called raid exclusives. Well, we will change the name. GC Rock Discord community. There we go again. I myself, I'm in a very experienced raid team. We run both raids every night. I help countless people get a raid exclusive. Blah 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 blah. I don't think that these people understand the issue. So yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, they shouldn't be raid exclusives anymore simply because this game is 5 years old. And the end game doesn't revolve around raids. That's the big issue I have. So yeah, let me know down below, guys, what do you think? Would you like to see raid exclusives become available through the Dark Zone? Would you prefer if they stayed raid exclusives? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye-bye.